Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a few tips and tricks to level up your PvP in Hypixel. Let's get right into it. Okay, so before I load into the game, I'm going to be telling you a few things about them. This one is going to be placing blocks so your enemies can't get as close to you as they would have liked to. And I'll show you that right now. Yo, so I just loaded into a game of Bed Wars, and yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to do it. Um, it is probably better if you have a hotkey assigned to it. I have V as my third slot, because that is where I place my blocks, so I can switch to them as quickly as possible when I'm fighting. As you can see there, I place those blocks in this direction so you cannot get towards me diagonally as fast as he wanted to, and that led him into going to the void. Alright guys, this is gonna be speed bridging. So as you all know, speed bridging is when you crouch and uncrouch to go just that bit faster than if you were to just crouch, like I'm doing now. Speed bridging is basically just uncrouching when you're in the middle of a block like this. Now yes, you might need some timing to make it perfect. As you can see, mine's not very perfect. I fell down. This is extremely hard to do if you are on high ping, so I recommend trying to do it when you're in the day and you're on your local region. And if you have an Ethernet, please do get an Ethernet, as that will benefit you a lot in ping. And yeah, you want to align your crosshair with the block you're about to place first before you do anything though, as that will help you be more consistent later on. Like this. Well, as you can see, I'm not very good, but you get the gist. You do that. But if you were not to do that, and then you can still do it, but you have to be very lucky. And if you mess up at all, like if I were to do this, then you would just fall into the void and die, which is not something we want. So yeah, on to the next one. Alright guys, I just loaded into another game of Bed Wars duos, because I cannot play solos. And as you can now see, I have a CPS counter in my top left. And what I'm basically going to try and teach you guys is butterfly clicking. That's when you use both of your fingers on one part of your mouse, so it clicks way faster than if you were to use one finger, like I am now. I'm currently getting around 6 CPS, but if I were to use both of my fingers simultaneously, well, not simultaneously, well, one after another, then I would get a CPS around this, like around this. Of course, using a auto clicker is not like acceptable on hypixel, but if you're a hacker, then I mean that doesn't really matter to you, does it? It'll give you the same effect anyways. It'll just be a bit suspicious to the mods. Yeah, I'll show you an example of that now. Alright, as you can see here, I'm chasing my opponent right now, but if I were to just jitter click like that, well, that didn't really tell me much. But butterfly clicking is extremely useful when you're trying to get your opponents away from you. Jitter clicking does work, but it is way harder to achieve the same effect. Although some people don't like butterfly clicking as it uses both of their hands, both of their fingers. But I really like it because I know how to move around my mouse efficiently while I'm butterfly clicking. Again, that might be a problem for people with really heavy mice and unergonomic mice as well. So yeah, on to the next one. This time it's going to be block clutching. I'm going to be teaching you how to block clutch, just like this. This is very useful when you get knocked off into a obstacle and you need to save yourself. Because then you can, not die, and that's what you're trying to do, mainly in PvP situations. So, say my opponent was hitting me off, and I had to just absolutely block clutch the hell out of there. I would just do that. You have to try to achieve a 45-degree angle when you're looking down. You can check this by using F3, but I don't recommend it. As you can see, at my degrees, where I'm looking, where I'm facing, 45 degrees is right there. You would actually normally aim around 70 degrees so you can properly place it under you like this. So around 80 degrees. But other than that, I think you should be good. Although it is super useful if you could learn how to 180 super quickly like this. Because then if you were to say get hit like this, you could just 180 and block clutch. 180 and block clutch. Just like that. And yeah, you should, whenever you feel like you're going to get comboed, you should always have your blocks on. Unless, of course, you're on low health, which I can't be because I'm playing block sumo. But you get the gist. And alright, that'll be it for today. And see you next time. Hope these tips helped, and please subscribe, I need more watch time. Bye!